Hey, pipe smokers. Southern Piper here. And I want to welcome you to another installment of Monday Musings. And I'm excited about this one. I've been wanting to do it for a couple of weeks. But, uh, and Michael Romans, you just subscribed to my channel. So thank you for doing that. I just got the notification. Uh, Before I get into that, I'm going to tell you what I'm smoking. And it is Kentucky Club Mixture from the 1960s. And this was gifted to me from one of our Central Alabama Pipe Club members. So I'm working on spend a little bit of time with this so I can do a review on it. And with this, I am having what did I drink? Glenfiddich 14 year. Single malt Scotch whiskey. So let's get into the musing. So it's a story about carrot, egg, or coffee. Which one are you? So a young woman went to her mother, told her about her life and how things were so hard for her. She did not know how she was going to make it and wanted to give up. She was tired of fighting and struggling. It seemed as one problem was solved, a new one arose. I think most of us can relate to that or appreciate that. So her mother took her into the kitchen. She filled 3 pots with water and placed each one on a high fire. Soon the pots came to boil, and in the first pot she placed carrots. In the second she placed eggs, and in the last pot she placed ground coffee beans. She let them sit and boil without saying a word. In about 20 minutes, she turned off the burners. She fished out the carrots and placed them in a bowl. She pulled the eggs out and placed them in a bowl. Then she ladled the coffee out and placed in a bowl. Turning to her daughter, she asked, "Tell me what you see." To which the daughter replied, "Carrots, eggs, and coffee." Her mother brought her closer and asked her to feel the carrots. I don't know where my lighter went. Asked her to feel the carrots. She did and noted that they were soft. The mother asked the daughter to take an egg and break it. After pulling off the shell, she observed the hard-boiled egg. Finally, the mother asked the daughter to sip the coffee. The daughter smiled. As she tasted its rich aroma, the daughter asked, "What does this mean, Mother?" Her mother explained that each of the objects had faced the same adversity, boiling water, and each reacted differently. The carrot went in strong and hard and unrelenting. However, after being subjected to the boiling water, it softened and became weak. The egg had been fragile. Its thin outer shell had protected its liquid interior, but after sitting through the boiling water, its insides became hardened. The ground coffee beans were unique, however. After they were in the boiling water, they changed the water. So which are you? She asked her daughter. When adversity knocks on your door, how do you respond? Are you a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? This goes on further to talk about you choose who to be. Are you the carrot that seems strong, but with pain and adversity, do you wilt and lose your strength? Or are you the egg that starts out with a malleable heart, but changes with heat? Did you have a fluid spirit, but after a death or a breakup or financial hardship or other trial, you become rigid and stiff? Does your shell look the same, but on the inside you are bitter and tough, disconnected from spirit with a hardened heart? Or are you like the coffee bean? The bean actually transforms the hot water. The very circumstances that brings it pain, when the water gets hot, the coffee releases its fragrance and flavor. If you were like the coffee bean, when things are at their worst, you get better and change the situation around you. When the hour is darkest and challenges are their greatest, do you elevate yourself to another level? How do you handle adversity? Are you a carrot, an egg, or coffee? You may have started as a carrot or egg, but the beauty of life is you can consciously choose who to be. Here's hoping you choose to be coffee. I found this years ago, and I really don't know or remember how I found it. But I've used it at work, to motivate teams and coworkers and folks that report to me. I've used it in my own, life, personal, to help get through things. And I would love to sit here and say that, man, I'm always coffee. I get faced with adversity, I change the situation, and that's not true. I would be willing to bet that any of us, depending on the situation or depending on the adversity, we all act or respond differently to it. But hopefully with this, the next time you face adversity, you'll remember this story and try to be coffee. So I appreciate you sticking around or stopping by and sticking around while I read this. I hope it touches you or gives you a little bit of meaning or purpose. When you're faced with adversity, try to be coffee. Meditate on this, and hopefully you can grow from it. So thanks again. I hope you all have a great week, and until next time, I bid you happy smoking and blessings to you and your family.